नित्यानन्देश्वरसमारम्भां नित्यानन्देश्वरिमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. इस समय हमारे साथ उपस्थित सभी दर्शकों और भक्तों का मैं प्रेम एवं आशीर्वाद सहित स्वागत करता हूँ. I welcome you all who are sitting with us around the world at this moment through Sadhna TV, Nithyananda TV and Lotus News channel. Today I'll expand on the individual's responsibility to reach the space of possibility. Listen. Please enter into the space of listening. First thing, know very clearly, do you want the space of possibility? Do you want transformation? Or the self-contradicting, conflicting, powerless space you are carrying now is what really you cherish and enjoy? First, find out that within you. Many times, people are happy and settled with that idea, I am doing whatever I can, what more I can do. This is best I can do. You don't know. For my background, I achieved this much. Oh. No. You are wrong. Then for your background, you see, if everybody looks at the past and based on that measure their capability, then there was a time everyone was a small child. You should be capable of only eating and sleeping. Then you don't need any capability other than eating and sleeping. No. First, decide clearly. Are you interested in being powerful? Are you interested in being powerful? Are you interested in really coming out of the conflicting, contradicting, powerless space you carry? Sit with you. Come to terms with whatever you are carrying. Look intensely. These are all what I am having. This all is what I want. I have to move from here to there. How am I? Don't ever bring the word I cannot. Don't ever bring the word I am powerless. It is wrong. Knowledgelessness only is wrongly identified by you as powerlessness. In the whole universe, there is no such thing as powerlessness. It is just you do not have the knowledge or you are not interested. If you know, I am not interested, then okay, clear. At least this is what you want. Be in the slum, in the drainage. That is where you are feeling very happy, settled. Or know it very clearly, you don't have knowledge. There is no powerlessness. There is no knowledge. Is the real problem. There is no such thing as powerlessness. ध्यान से सुनिए। पहली बात ये जानिए, आपने आप में खोजिए कि क्या आप संभावता का अंतराकाश वास्तव में चाहते हैं या फिर आप ब्रह्म और नकारात्मकता में ही जीना चाहते हैं। पहली ये निर्णय कीजिए कि क्या आप शक्तिशाली बनना चाहते हैं। ध्यान से देखिए कि आप के पास क्या है और आप क्या चाहते हैं। शक्तिहीनता जैसी कोई चीज़ है ही नहीं। शक्तिहीनता वास्तव में ज्ञान की कमी है या फिर आपको स्वयं दिलचस्पी नहीं है। First, look in. Look in. Define very clearly what you want and where you are. Know it very clearly. You can. There is no question of you can't. You can. You just know how it should be done. You only need the knowledge. There is no powerlessness. There is only knowledgelessness. Sometimes what you want knocks at your door, but you think because it is knocking at your door, you are more qualified than what is knocking at your door. You may think it is too cheap, otherwise why will it come to me? Because you don't have any respect for you, the fortune which comes towards you also you don't have respect for it. And you lose it. Many times the possibility knocks at your door, you think if it is coming to me so easily, then there is something wrong. Maybe I am more qualified for it than this. What a pattern. What a pity. It is so funny. That's the right word I'll use. So funny. When you know what you need to achieve and where you are, and you know it is possible, I tell you, that is the space where responsibility grows. You know, I'll do it. I am doing it. I'll do it. and I am doing it. In the rural area hills and the forest area, there will be board. Sheep destroy the forest because when a seed sprouts, sheep will go and eat and the forest will never be possible. Same way, the idea impossible destroys your responsibility. You never take the responsibility because of your idea of impossible. When you think it is impossible, you give up on you. You never take the responsibility. What you want, where you are, and how transformation can happen. First, if you know it will happen, it is possible. You just know how to take the responsibility, and you take the responsibility, that's all. Individual life is responsible. You only have to take the responsibility to make things possible. Know continuously the things are possible. स्पष्ट रूप से देखिए कि जीवन में कोई भी चीज संभव है, केवल संभावता को वास्तविकता में परिवर्तित करने के लिए ज्ञान की आवश्यकता है। जब आप जानते हैं कि आपके पास क्या है और आप क्या चाहते हैं और आप जो चाहते हैं वो संभव है, उस स्थिति में ही उत्तरदायित्व का विकास होता है। जब आप सोचते हैं कि कोई चीज़ असंभव है, आप उसके लिए कभी उत्तरदायित्व नहीं उठाएंगे। आप ही को उत्तरदायित्व उठाना होगा किसी भी चीज़ को संभव बनाने के लिए। There is nothing which can happen unless you want it, nothing which can happen unless you take the responsibility for it, nothing which can happen unless you feel it is possible, including your negativities. What you now say you don't want, for example, disease, feeling powerless. Even to have all this experience, there was a time you felt it is possible, there was a time you took the responsibility to make it, and you made it. Listen. Listen. There was a time you made it, you took the responsibility for it, and very important thing, you worked for it. Please listen, listen. Any powerlessness you are carrying in your being, unable to settle within you, guilt, feeling powerless, tired, whatever powerlessness you are carrying in your life within you, look in. You created it and you wanted it. You took responsibility for it. You did it. When you can create powerlessness, know very clearly, you can create powerfulness. When you set a standard of human being for you, millions of conflicts and contradictions you created for you. Even setting a standard of who you are, your mamakara, your actual root pattern is the benchmark you set for you. That itself brings so many conflicts and you are responsible for it. A very simple and most easiest method for transformation is just change that benchmark. Change your actual root pattern and build it consciously, rebuild it consciously. The confidence you carry to handle you, feeling empowered, can be drastically increased when you change your actual root pattern. When you change the actual root pattern, You need to take the responsibility for all the unconscious responsibilities you took. Many times, if you feel powerless, you think it's cute. Oh, I am there. I am innocent, harmless. To be harmless, you don't need to be powerless. You always think powerful people are harmful, wealthy people are egoistic. So to be harmless, you have to be powerless. To be humble, you have to be poor. The wrong associations you carry is the reason for unconscious responsibilities you take. If you want to be humble, you decide to take the responsibility of being poor. If you want to be harmless, you decide to make yourself powerless. No. You can be powerful and harmless, rich and humble, famous but polite. Popular but simple. It is possible. You can take the responsibility and align your whole inner being. It's very unfortunate. Many times, your responsibility is so unconscious. So unconscious. Most of the powerlessness you experience, conflict you experience, you struggle, contradict, conflict. कोई भी घटना तभी होती है जब आप स्वयं उसे चाहते हैं। कोई भी घटना तभी होती है जब आप उसका उत्तरदायित्व उठाते हैं। कोई भी घटना तभी होती है जब आपने उस संभवता को जन्म दिया। दोष भाव, शक्तिहीनता तक नकारात्मकता सभी का सृजन आप ही ने किया है। आप ही का ममकार आपका परिमाण है। आपने ममकार को बादल कर शासित रूप से आपने ममकार का सृजन कीजिए। जब आप अपने वास्तविक मूल साक्ष्य को परिवर्तित करेंगे, आप शक्तिशाली होने का अनुभव कर सकते हैं। अपने अचेत उत्तरदायित्व की तरफ सचेत बनिए। Understand? First, you have to wake up. If you are constantly watching the commercials of some gym and exercise equipments in the TV and seeing all the six-pack they are showing as the models and never move your body out of your couch, are you going to have anything? You will just continue to be a couch potato. You have to move your body, get up and start doing something. Even to get that equipment to your house, you have to call. Once the equipment comes, you have to start working on it. Otherwise, you can just be seeing the six-pack models in the TV when the equipment commercials goes on, and continue to be what you are. Same way, when I talk about the transformed space, the space of positivity, possibility, leadership, enlightenment, it looks like a six-pack model. Flexing the muscles and showing the whole glory. And if you don't take the responsibility and move yourself, you may continue to be a fan of the model who is shown in the commercial, but you yourself will never experience it. It is time you experience it. You live it. You have to move your body, move your mind, decide to take the responsibility, decide to declare completion, decide to declare positivity and possibility. You have to decide that it should happen. You can't afford to continue to be seeing only the commercials. You have to take up, do at least some meditation program, start contemplating, and start working with you, start altering the way you think. Transformation is a powerful happening. Transformation is a responsibility. The individual need to take the responsibility. Individual has to think, continuously work on the space where you are stuck. You have to work with your root patterns of boredom, laziness, making yourself up, alive, deciding to live like Kala Bhairava. With the power of Kala Bhairava, wake up inside your body. Wake up inside your body with the power of Kala Bhairava. You will see many of the even so-called big patterns, sufferings just disappear. Disappear means really disappear. जरा सोचिए, जिम का विज्ञापन देखने से क्या आपका शरीर एक पहलवान की तरह परिवर्तित हो सकता है? नहीं। आपको अपने शरीर पर काम कर उसे बढ़ाना होगा। उसी तरह किसी भी चीज पर काम करने पर ही वो वास्तविकता में परिवर्तित हो सकता है। मैं जब 4 तत्वों की महिमा के बारे में बात करता हूँ, आपको अपने जीवन में उन्हें जीने का उत्तरदायित्व उठाना होगा। तभी आप स्वयं उस परिवर्तन का अनुभव कर पाएंगे। परिवर्तन एक बहुत ही शक्तिशाली घटना है। आपके उत्तरदायित्व उठाने के लिए आपको दिया गया उपहार है। अपने भीतर काल भैरव की तरह जाग उठिए। You have to take the responsibility for all the irresponsible decisions you took. A low mamakara, inner image you built. Very irresponsible ahankara you built. Irresponsible swa-anyakara. Your image about the world and others you built. You have to take the responsibility for everything. अपने आपके बारे में जो नीच ममकार आपने बनाया, बिना उत्तरदायित्व के जो अहंकार और स्व अन्यकार आपने बनाया है, इन सभी के लिए आपको उत्तरदायित्व उठाना होगा। Yes, I do sympathize with what you go through inside. But you need to know what you go through inside is not the reality. It can't be justified. The powerlessness you go through can't be justified. It does not have justification. Create what you want to create, complete with all the root patterns which constantly tells you you can't create what you want to create. The job of your actual root pattern is constantly shrinking you, saying no, 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 it's okay, shying away from life. No, neither shying away from life nor shying away from yourself is going to make life happen to you. You have to take up, decide, your life is after all yours. Your life is after all yours. If I were to give from my own life example, I saw very clearly I have to fulfill the expectation of the North Indian devotees. So already I stocked all the books to pick up more fluent Hindi. This next 1 month, that is going to be my first priority. You will see the outcome after 1 month. Continuously, without missing, keep what you want in your eyes, in your inner space, and remember it is possible. You only need to have the knowledge. You are already powerful. There is no such thing as powerlessness. You may not have knowledge. Just because you don't have knowledge, don't think you are powerless. When you decide you are powerless, the possibility for the growth is killed. It is like a goat has already ate the sapling. The sapling can never become a tree. The moment you think it is impossible, Already the goat has ate the sapling. The possibility is killed. Possibility is over. It's so unfortunate. When you think possibility is over, life is over. Any possible growth is useless. Any possible growth listen. I am making an important statement. Please move to the space of listening. Knowledge makes anything possible when it aligns with responsibility. Align responsibility and knowledge. Anything is simply possible. Anything is simply possible. ध्यान से सुनिए, ज्ञान किसी भी चीज को संभव बनाता है जब ज्ञान उत्तरदायित्व के साथ संरेखित होता है। इसीलिए अपने ज्ञान और उत्तरदायित्व के स्थिति को संरेखित कीजिए। मैं आप जो अपने जीवन में अनुभव करते हैं उसके प्रति में संवेदनशील हो, किंतु जो शक्तिहीनता आप अनुभव करते हैं उसे मैं उचित नहीं कह सकता। जो आप चाहते हैं उसका निर्माण कीजिए। जो मूल साक्ष्य आपको असंभवता की स्थिति में डालते हैं उनसे पूर्णत्व कीजिए। जीवन से भागना या अपने आप से भागना किसी भी प्रश्न का समाधान नहीं है। आपका जीवन आप ही का है। आप जो चाहते हैं वो लगातार अपने अंतर आकाश के सामने रखिए। मेरा ही उदाहरण लीजिए। मैंने देखा कि मेरी पूर्व भारत के भक्तों के प्रति उत्तरदायित्व है, इसीलिए मैं अब हिंदी सीख रहा हूँ। I can see only when I constantly remember I have to take this responsibility, it happens. In you, you may have some root patterns that it is impossible. Never allow that root pattern impossible. You only can have the idea, still you don't have the knowledge, that's all. But there is no such thing as impossible. Just by lying down, you can build six-pack. Without even reading, you can speak Hindi. Anything is possible. You just need to know the knowledge. The moment you think, you can. The moment you understand, you can. And you are taking the responsibility, you will see the easiest path opens itself in front of you. Easiest path opens in front of you. स्पष्ट रूप से जानिए कि कोई भी चीज संभव है, केवल उसका ज्ञान पाने की आवश्यकता है। जब आप अपनी इच्छा का उत्तरदायित्व लेते हैं, आप देखेंगे कि उसे वास्तव बनाने का सरल मार्ग आपके सामने प्रस्तुत होता है। Human beings need to know the actual root pattern they create for themselves is the original sin. That is the demon sitting in them, ghost possessing them. When Adam was told by God not to eat that fruit, the first thing he thought, if I am asked not to, maybe God is doing some conspiracy against me. Maybe if I eat this, I'll become like him. So he is jealous. When you doubt and when you think there is a conspiracy against you, naturally you decide to disobey. And the decision to disobey, the right leader is the worst decision you can ever take in your life. Decision to disobey your right leader is the worst decision you can ever take in your life. Adam did it. I can say the original sin happened. The original sin in all our life is the first actual root pattern you create about you and continue to function in that same pattern. In that same pattern. That is where the whole problem is. Essence of today's Satsang. Understand, this 4 line is the essence. Anything is possible for you. Know very clearly what you want to become and what you are now. Third, take the responsibility to become what you want to be. Fourth, you only need knowledge, not power, because you are never powerless. You are always powerful. Your power is only used in wrong direction. It is so unfortunate. Your power is used to make you feel powerless. Most of the time, all your power is used to make you powerless. It is like most of the time electricity is used for cross circuit and making the fuse go. You do something inside the electric circuit, the very electricity itself makes you powerless. All your power is used to make you powerless. Learn to use your power to make you powerful. Let you all achieve, experience, live, express, radiate, share and explode in eternal bliss. Nithyananda.
Nithyananda Dhyanapitham, Nithyananda Nagar, off Mysore Road, Bidadi, Bengaluru. Phone 08027279999. www.nithyananda.org. www.youtube.com/Life Bliss Foundation.